Okay, so this is going to be a quick tutorial for With Eyes of Faith, the chord melody version. I'm not going to name all of the chords. I'm just going to walk you through the fingering and how I play it. So the intro goes. Okay, so very slowly, starts off with C. So you're doing A minor and C. That's F with a C root. So you walk up with your ring finger from 2, 3, 5, and you hit your C note up here. It's just like a G, but on the 7th fret. And reach up with the pinky to your 12th and pull back to 10. Lift up the pinky, back down to C. Nope. Oh yeah. Okay, so you're going to play like a G, but with the extension. So it's just like a G, but with the extension. And then you're going to go back into that F with the C extension. And then just a C, open C. So that's your intro. Okay, so the main melody goes. So you're pulling off on the 2nd fret of the 3rd, then into that F and G, F with the C extension, you're not playing that bottom. And then ring finger, pointer finger on 4th of the 3rd, and pull it back. And you're playing that F extension again. Back to G. So for this, you're plucking open C, middle finger on the 2nd, slide it over to the 4th, and pointer finger on the C. And you can just play the top 2 if you want. So this is A minor. Once again, not playing the bottom. Ring finger coming down to the 3rd on the 2nd. Open. Pointer finger on the 2nd of the 3rd. Once again, back to that F with the C extension. So this is like a D minor. So going back to that whole thing. Open. So you wouldn't even have to put your finger there unless you stroke it all the way through, strum it all the way through. So you can see you're always going back to that F with the C extension. And then back to open. And then it gets into the chorus. So you're back to that A minor with the C. Back to the F with the C extension. So this one you're going to hammer on. So play the 4, 3, and 2, and hammer on to the third of the third of the second string. So and then you're gonna pull your finger down, the tab of your finger down, and cover that C, and go back into the G. So. Wait. Yeah, so let's back up. So starting from the chorus. Yeah, I'm confusing myself here. It's harder to do a tutorial than to play it. All right. Okay, so that's the second part. And then, so for that part, you're plucking your open E first, first of the second, and slide it down to the third. And then you're playing your A minor. And into F. So with your pinky, go ahead and cover that G. Open. And then both of those are open, so open E and open C. So you're going back to the G for that. Just the top two. And then, let's see. A minor, and then ring finger on third of second, F, pinky comes down to the third of second, and then open A, pinky covers third of A and slides up to 5, so. You're doing that G extension again. So that's just like a G chord. So. Back to C. All right, so that's done with you're done with the whole main verse and chorus, and so now we're ready to get into the bridge, and that starts off with, so that's a A flat or G sharp, so pluck up on the A. That chord is like this, in case you're wondering. It's just like a G. But you know that if you leave that open, you can only play your bottom, these three. So I like to just bar it. And then B flat. Move your ring finger down to the third of the second. You're going to lift up that ring finger and pluck with your pointer finger. And then this is a little bit tricky. For this next chord, you're barring the first two frets of the first two strings, and with the pad of your ring finger, you're barring your third frets of the second and third string. So 4, 3, and 2, and then open 1. It's not open, but you're just going to pluck up on the A string. So that goes again. And then pluck down on that C string while holding that same chord, and you're going back to your same A flat, strum it through, and so you just, that exact same chord shape, you're pulling it up. A, B flat up here. And with your pinky now, you're going to just walk. So you're plucking up on the second string, 8th fret, open, and then pinky on the 8th of your third. So, and then you're going to move down to the 3rd fret, barring that. Play the 2, 3, and 4. So for that one, while you bar that, your pinky is going to cover the, let's see, what is that? The 6th fret of your A and E string. So that's a little bit tricky. And you're going back to that A sharp, A flat. So the pinky comes down and hits that 6th of the second, and then the A with the same chord shape, and then you're going into like this chord shape where you're going. Let's see, what is that? That's E, F. That's like a G. No, that's whatever that is. So, can't think right now. So it's the same as an E shape. So you got E, F, G, yeah, that is G. So it's, yeah. So you're going A, and then into that G shape. It's not a G shape, it's an E shape chord, but you're pulling it up to the 5th fret. So your pointer's on the 5th, and you're covering, you're fretting the first, second, and third. Then your pinky's coming down to the 8th of the second. And then you're making an A minor chord shape. So down here would be A minor, but up here. And you're going back into that G chord shape from here. So once again, A minor shape, going back into that G shape, okay, let's see. So you're just pulling that chord shape right back down to A sharp. And then with the pinky, you're going second string, 6th fret. Okay, so you're plucking the 2 middle. Pinky's coming down to the 6th fret of the 2nd string, and then open. And you're going down to like a F minor, but you're not fretting the C. You're going the G, so the second of the 3rd fret of your second. So same thing. Pinky down, pinky up, and then the 3rd of your 3rd string. And then you're going into the G with the C extension. If you want to do that little fancy little lick. Okay, so let's walk through that again, that bridge. Okay, so for the outro, you can just do F, open A, ring finger comes down to the 2nd of the 1st, pinky comes down to the 3rd, and then reaches over to the 5th. and then open C. So that outro is going to be F. All right. I hope you can follow along with that, and that helps you out with the playing of this beautiful, beautiful song. Take care.